Hey guys, Brian Delivered to the Goods here. Just thought I'd do this premiere video for you guys for June 11th, and I hope you will enjoy the Wednesday versus video for Season 4, Episode 20. We only got 2 more episodes after this one left. There's only 2 more episodes left for this series, and then that's gonna be it. But other than that, I wanted to return to you. There will be a Season 5, of course, so don't worry about that. There will be a Season 5 and so on and so forth. But that'll be next year, of course. But pretty much the bands I'm doing a versus for this Wednesday versus video that are mashing up together to see who I deem to be the winner, the loser, or if I choose both, is going to be the Browning versus Veil of Maya. So I'm going to discuss what I've listened to for some of their material and let you know my thoughts on both bands overall. So let's dive into this Wednesday versus video season 4 episode 20. So pretty much Veil of Maya, I'll start with the Browning, of course. I will talk about Veil of Maya shortly. But the Browning do have some good material from what I listened to with their Omni record that I heard last year. Keep in mind, I'm fairly new to this band, by the way, and I know they've been around for a bit. They do a lot of electronic core, metalcore kind of stuff. And from what I listened to, the Browning sounds pretty good. They did a cover with Blue, Dabba Dee Dabba Die, that they just recently covered, which was an original track by some guy or whatever from the early 2000s when they did that. And I know BB Rexa and David Guetta did a collab song with that cover track, and it did become a hit sensation, but me don't like that track personally. It's too cringy. But overall, I think that song kind of was a little too much of a party track, and it just felt cringy and on the safe side too much, not in a good way. But with the Browning, I do enjoy some of their material, but I don't know if they're going to be considered a winner in this case. But from what I listened to, the Browning are pretty solid for their electronic core kind of metalcore roots, and I do dig how the singer does his screaming vocals from time to time. Now to talk about Veil of Maya. Veil of Maya is pretty talented for sure. I think the lead singer has great screaming potential, and the electronic metalcore kind of stuff sound that they go for does very well with the progressive metalcore, electronic core kind of stuff that they're doing. So they fuse electronics with their metalcore sound, and it does very well for the most part. It's mixed pretty well, and the lead singer sounds very strong with his screaming and his regular vocals. So I'm really digging this one a little more for this band. So, and I did hear their album Mother back in 2023, which I hope they follow that record up with something later in the year or in 2026. But from what I listened to with Veil of Maya, they have great songs from the singles I've heard off the Mother album. And I know they've had previous albums before that, but other than that, yeah, that's Veil of Maya for you. They're very talented of a band for sure. And if I were to choose a winner to be debatable, I think both bands are talented, but I'd have to go with Veil of Maya for this case. I like the Browning, and I do like Veil of Maya both in their own unique way, but I think Veil of Maya is the preferable winner because they don't have electronic or metalcore kind of roots too much. They do fuse electronics with their metalcores, progressive metalcore and deathcore sound, but it does sound pretty strong for the most part. But overall, yeah, I just feel that Veil of Maya seems I deem to be the winner. I like the Browning. And I know it's going to be a little bit of a debatable topic with this one, because some people may like the Browning and prefer them more. Other people may prefer Veil of Maya, but it's kind of a hit or miss kind of thing with some people. Like, you may like one band, another person may like another. But I give bands the chance. I give them a chance to listen, to see what I think of their music and material. But if I like it, I'll keep listening to it. If I don't, count me out. And I will definitely trash it and basically not review it again after that. I won't listen. It won't be on my replayable listen or anything if it's a bad record. So overall, Veil of Maya is going to be the winner in this Wednesday versus video. I have 2 more episodes coming out for the 18th and the 25th. But until then, I hope you enjoyed this Wednesday versus video season 4 episode 20 for tonight's video, for this premiere video on June 11th. And thank you guys for watching. Have a good night.